Alrighty, so here are the old horns. And the problem is that valve, but it was cheaper to buy a whole new set of horns than it was just to get that valve. These have been through a bunch of storms, under salt water, the whole 9 yards. So, real easy. We'll go ahead and cut these connectors off. We'll put a couple of shrink wrap butt connectors on there, heat them up, reinstall them. This whole swap thing should probably take about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. If that, maybe longer, who knows. But the cool thing is, even though they sent me the wrong horns, they didn't want them back. I offered to send them back, UPS, I said nope, just keep them. So now I have a spare solenoid, which I'm really stoked about that. But they just wouldn't fit up into my truck, so we're going to go with the old style, the old two-tone trumpet, which is what I had on there, is what I wanted, so that's what we're going to do. And I use these AIRHORN or Anchor shrink wrap butt connectors. Always use them in the marine business, and you know, got to use them. And I have special pair of crimpers, real soft in here, so they don't crack the plastic when you crimp them down. It's real important if you're going to shrink wrap something. Use the old standard style of crimps, and it breaks the seal, and you're back to zero. We don't want any greenies with this stuff. Find my little shrink detector or shrink wrap flame, and it'll zero them down to nothing right there. I'll just do these two first, and then I'll get the bracket on there, and we'll be done. I do have to modify the bracket. You will see that this bracket has a 3/8 hole in it. I'm going to have to put this in the vise and drill a hole in there, and man, next time I come back, you might be hearing these horns. Truck tip, baby. Truck tip 3, do it yourself. Save a lot of money. I think these horns cost me $52.95 for the whole set of horns. That's including shipping, so I really got 2 sets for the price of 1. Alright, let me go over to the vise, drill this out, and then I'll show you how I finish hook them up under the truck. Oh yeah, I do have to change this fitting out. Pull this out here and put a compression fitting on there, because my compressor holds about 140 pounds and it'll blow this hose you couldn't put on there. I use all air brake truck lines for it. Okay, we'll see you. I'll be back. I promise.